Hi, everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Serena Ward, and I'm a school-based family navigator with Lansing Schools.
And I'm Tina Halleck, the Family Navigator in South Seneca. We've created this brief video to address some of the typical questions we're asked by school staff. Serena, can you talk a little bit about our role with families?
Sure. The foundation of what we do is to provide emotional support to parents of kids who struggle socially, emotionally, and/or behaviorally. I, as well as my colleague Tina, come to this work as a parent with lived experience, or living as we often call it. When our kids struggle, we as parents often feel isolated, frustrated, exhausted, maybe even embarrassed. It can be very hard to talk about these things with others, and that's where we come in. Tina, can you share some examples of why a parent might connect with you?
Sure, parenting is hard. When our kids struggle, we struggle. Many of us are afraid to talk about it, and sometimes even our closest friends and family don't understand what we're going through. The family navigators, we just get it. Any parent can call a family navigator to vent about a hard day, to help prepare for a meeting at school, to connect to additional resources, or to simply talk about something that's been on their mind. They can do this all with someone who gets it in a judgment-free, safe space. We also know that when parents feel more supported and connected, their kids feel more supported and are more successful. Serena, anything you want to add?
So I would just add that there are a number of individuals in our community that function as advocates for kids. Often we share this information with parents if that's what they're looking for. We really try to focus on supporting the parents as family navigators and generally never even meet the kids. We might attend a school meeting with a parent, but only as a support to that parent, not to share our opinion or advocate in any way. Tina, what are some of the ways in which families have learned about you and the supports that you offer?
Sometimes families learn about us from the various ways we do outreach, newsletters, emails, flyers, or a Facebook page. Often someone like you shares our information with families. If you have a good relationship with a parent or caregiver, warm handoffs have been some of our best connections. We're always happy to build on relationships that already exist to add more supports to a family. Serena, what are the different ways you connect with families?
We really do our best to meet families where they are. In pre-COVID times, that might have meant meeting them somewhere for a cup of coffee. Currently, we're connecting with parents one-on-one by phone, text, email, and online. In place of our monthly book club, we've been holding twice monthly Zoom chats for the parents that want to connect with one another in addition to us. We will continue to offer these supports over the summer and into the fall for both Lansing and South Seneca. If you have any questions about how to share this information with families, please don't hesitate to reach out to us. The earlier we can connect with families who might need support, the more connected they might feel in moments of need. Tina, can you share a bit about your experience connecting with school personnel?
Sure. I would say in pre-COVID times, I would pop into school a lot and check in with teachers, just be around school. And one of the main things that I would do several times a year is sit and table for parent-teacher conferences. Some of the nicest connections I've made would be when a teacher or staff member would walk a parent out to my table and introduce me to them, and that was a really nice connection. One of your students may be struggling. You may want a parent perspective on how to word your concerns. We can also help with thinking about how to increase family engagement, support conversations to work through challenges and barriers. And we connect as a bridge between families and schools and the community. Again, if you have any questions, you need more clarification, you want to talk, please reach out to one of us by phone, by text, or by email.
Thank you for listening, and thank you for all that you do for our families.
Take good care and remember, we are only a text away.